How they hating on you, but you heaven sent. How they sick of you, but you the medicine. You God's favorite. Yes. Okay. I am very honored to be able to share this message. This is a time of like divine reciprocity where things are coming back. Like, baby, you God's favorite. And if you don't know that, you need to know that. You need to believe that. You need to feel that, because it is absolutely real. Everything is about to come into balance. Justice is coming. Judgment day is here. The people that had you fucked up is about to learn. They about to learn. See, the thing is, now, this message is not for everyone. But if you're still here, this message is likely for you. There have been things, people, situations, circumstances put into your way to distract you. And even more so, there have been people just sending negative energy your way, negative vibes your way. You've been in situations where you're wondering, like, when is this going to end? How, God, help me. I'm asking you, I'm talking to you, I'm calling you. But you never stopped calling on God. You never lost your faith. And as these people continue to send this negative energy, these bad vibes, continue to talk bad at you, look down on you, belittle you, use you, what have you, misuse you, as this continued, these people don't realize that they were building you. They were absolutely building you up. See, the thing is that you are a master transmuter. You're an alchemist. You are the magician. So all that energy that they were sending to you when they were talking smack and putting you down and telling you that, you can't do it, they don't believe in your goals, you'll never do that, you can't be this. Yeah, that's why God gave you the vision and not them. That's relevant. The point is, all of this energy that they gave you was turned into faith. It was turned into strength. The more that they spoke bad about you, the more that they pointed fingers at you, the more that they blamed you, the more that God's favor rained down upon you, because you didn't deserve this, right? So you're someone who was operating out of your heart space, operating with true intentions. And even as these people did these things to you, even as you felt like you were being embarrassed, disgraced, misused, taken advantage of, even as you felt these things, you continued to operate from your heart space. You continued to move with love. You chose compassion. And essentially, like, really, a lot of your experiences, a lot of the pain, the suffering, everything that you've went through is because you are so favored, because you choose compassion, because these people have been through things and experienced things that you understand, right? Now, where this becomes a gift and a curse is because now I understand why you're doing this. I understand why you acted that way, why you said what you said. I understand that it's not me. I'm able to see that this is frustration. I'm able to say, okay, this is not about me. This is about your trauma. This is about what you went through with your mom. Your mom didn't hug you and love you enough. The teacher said you wasn't never gonna be nothing. This is about those things, right? This is, he don't mean to be talking to me like that right now. He just lost his job. He's just frustrated. He wouldn't act like this if he wasn't drunk, if he wasn't high, whatever. The point is that you find a way to justify these things and continue to extend empathy and compassion to people and continue to love people and want to help them and want to heal them when you're experiencing things from these same people that you do not deserve, when these same people are talking bad about you, when these same people are sending you the evil eye, when these same people don't have any regard for how you feel, when these same people have zero sympathy for you. You're continuing to give them love, to give them compassion, to try to help them and heal them and show them the way. You don't change how you love because you've experienced pain and suffering and trauma and you've been beat down and abused and used. You don't allow that to change the way that you love. You don't allow that to change the way that you love people. You don't allow that to change the way that you trust God. You don't allow that to change your faith. You don't allow that to change the way that you see yourself. And that is why blessings are coming for you. The favor is coming. Right now is the time of karmic retribution, or divine reciprocity is a better way to put it. Everything that you've been through, you went through for a reason. You went through it for the lesson. You went through it for the preparation. You went through it because you needed it for this next chapter, for this next season. You needed it because it contributed to your gifts, because it built up your intuition, because it helped your discernment. You had to go through all of these things and you handled them gracefully. Okay, you handled them gracefully. And God is proud. God is about to show you. God is about to make himself known to you and shown to you and shown to those who have done you wrong as well. And I'm not saying that negative things will happen to these people. What I'm saying is there are people in your life who you haven't cut off, right? There are people in your life who you continue to extend compassion and empathy to, right? And love to, right? People who you've continued to try to help. Those people are going to have to watch you succeed, watch you excel, to watch your ship come in and to watch you get in, to watch you. I'm saying your ship is coming in, but baby, it's a yacht. They're going to have to watch you get on that yacht and party. And they can't come with you. They can't come with you. They can't come with you. You know, so, you know, with this next season, right, I just want you to be calm. I want you to be focused. I want you to continue to be trusting. And I want you to continue to keep God first, because you are absolutely his favorite and his favor is coming. There's nothing you can do to change what's coming for you. Absolutely. Once it gets here, right, we could mishandle blessings, right? Or we could do something that implies that we need to relearn a lesson, right? That's not what we want to happen. That's not going to happen. So I am going to pull a few cards to give you some guidance on that. But baby, the retribution is coming. Like, you are God's favorite, God's favorite, God's favorite. You are so blessed, so highly favored. Everything that you went through had a purpose. All of your pain had a purpose. All of your suffering had a reason. Okay? Okay, you about to feel it. You about to see it. Let me see. All right, we got the Believe in Your Magic deck right here. Let me see what we got here. Because it's time, baby. Whew. You deserve sugar, not salt. What I say, baby. And God knows. God knows. And you are his favorite. And it's coming, the favor. You've always had the favor. And that's why you've made it through things that you didn't think that you could make it through. You've experienced miracles. You've had personal experiences where you have seen the divine. Right? You know that God comes in so many different shapes, forms, sizes, person, places, things. You have experienced the divine. You are the divine. You've been the divine. You've been the divine. You've been the divine for other people, right? God has worked through you. So the same divine experience that you're about to have, you've been that for people, right? You've been that. This card flew out, hit the floor. Let me see. You've been that. And now it's your turn. Look at this. Take a divinely guided chance. Look at that. Honey, it's your time. All right? Let me read the bottom of this card. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. You are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for the new and more meaningful opportunities. It's time. It's time. I'm so happy. I'm like giddy. I'm like excited. Like, I want to, like, I don't know, throw confetti or something. I wish I had some confetti to throw for y'all, because it's real. It's your time. It's our time, baby. Like, for real. Like, listen, let me see it now. I'm using the Sacred Vision Oracle deck. And this actually has a book. So I'm going to pull a card from this deck and I will read the card. And read the book as well. And I'm going to see let's see what card is calling. I'm going to pull one I feel like I've shuffled enough. These are big cards, so sometimes they don't. Oh, a lot of cards flew out. Actually, there's two that I'm going to take. These two are speaking to me. Show you the pictures on them. These are the two that is speaking to me. It's the butterflies for me. It's the butterflies for me, because you got to understand everything that you went through. Everything that you went through was a part of your process, right? A part of your preparation, a part of the metamorphosis. Everything that you went through before, you went through as a caterpillar. You went through these things as a caterpillar, but now you're in your cocoon phase, right? You're in your cocoon phase. Your cocoon is God. Right now you are completely covered and protected and surrounded by God, right? That's what time it is. Okay? Now, the butterfly cannot just break out of that cocoon. Nobody can come and take that butterfly out the cocoon. The butterfly has to flex its muscles, right? It flexes, right? And as it flexes, this cocoon, it weakens, right? And this is not that God is weakened, it's that God is saying, you're ready, right? I can take a step back, right? I can take a step back. That's what's happening, right? You're in your cocoon and you're surrounded by God, and that's where you've been. That's the season. That's the season that we've been in lately, right? That's where you've been, right? You've been working on yourself. You've been focused on yourself. You've been focused on God. You've been focused on the love. And right now you are about to reap what you sow, baby. You've been flexing. It's time to start flexing. That's what time it is now. Now it's time to start flexing. It's time to come out. Okay? That's what time it is. All right. Back to the cards. Like I said, I was definitely feeling these butterflies, which sent me on my ramble, but that's neither here nor there. That's what made me pick these two cards that floor. And what we have here is evolution and release. So we've got 5 and 17, right? So we've got 5, we've got the number of transformation, and then we've got a 1 and a 7 for 17, right? So we've got 1, which is essentially, right, that's new beginnings. That's new beginnings right there, right? That's a fresh start. And then we've got 7. When I see 7 for me is spirit all the way, right? So we've got this. It's time to release, because this is a new season for you. A new season spiritually, physically, mentally is coming for you. But definitely, like I said, with the 1 and the 7, definitely spiritually. So you're in this transformation energy, walking into your new season. Okay? We're going to read this card. Ooh, and I'll take that as a confirmation. Don't know what noise that was in my kitchen. All right. 5, evolution. And this is the South, red. And then again, we have red, right? So what are we doing there? Now we're in our root chakra, right? Now we're in our root with the red. Okay, now, science tells us we are made of the same stuff as the stars, yet our physical being is just a part of the journey. The cocoon stage, see, I hadn't even read this card yet. Now, the cocoon stage in a caterpillar's evolution to become a butterfly, shining like a stained glass starburst in the background of our journey, reminding us that all life is sacred. Every day we take our energy from Mother Earth for life. This is our agreement with the Great Spirit. Rejoice in the magical offering of your spiritual being and honor your senses. Feeling is the inspiration for sacred ceremony. Do not deny the enjoyment your body experiences within the goodness of all that lives. Evil has no place here. Rejoice. It says evolution and rejoice. A change is coming, and it's okay to celebrate. You can celebrate now. You couldn't celebrate too early. This is for you. This is chosen for you. Celebrating early won't change it, baby. It's coming. You his favorite. It's coming. Now let's see release. Shaman, the song within. Shaman. And this goes back to, this brings me back to what I said just a moment ago, that you've been the divine in people's life. You've been that divine vessel, and they didn't even know it, right? And some of those people who you were that divine vessel for abused you and misused you. And for that, you've never had this spirit of retribution or revenge, and that's why you God's favorite. I'm gonna stop saying you God's favorite. I'm gonna stop. No, I'm not. You God's favorite. Okay, let me see. All right. To end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness. and a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself, as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blustering, but soft, like the flutter of the butterfly. Wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuousness of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom. Opening the rich vitality of your inner heart, new vision bursts forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Listen. You're being rewarded for your faith. You're being rewarded for your trust in God. And really, these cards, as I pulled them, my intention was to get something to guide you, right? And lead you into this next season. But you want to know what these cards told me? These cards told me that I don't need to tell you nothing because you're listening to God. Keep your eyes on God. Keep having your faith. Don't change. Whatever you've been doing to connect with God, to build that spiritual relationship, I'm saying God, maybe you say the universe, maybe you say the divine, maybe you call on someone else. But the reality of the situation is, whoever it is, whatever divine energy outside of yourself that you rely on and you trust is rewarding you, and it